Hey guys! Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we're going to talk about something that I believe will change your life. Let me guess. Have you ever felt like this? You sit in front of your laptop, you open an English course, you memorize 10, maybe 20 new vocabulary words, you finally understand a complex grammar rule like the third conditional, and you feel a sense of accomplishment. You think, okay, I've studied. I'm making progress. But the very next day, when a native speaker asks you a simple question, or when you try to watch your favorite movie without subtitles, it's like a switch goes off. Everything you learned seems to vanish into thin air. Your tongue feels heavy and tied. Your mind suddenly goes completely blank. You know the knowledge is in there somewhere, but you just can't access it. Or perhaps you're on the other side of the spectrum. You're so terrified of making a mistake. You rehearse the perfect sentence over and over in your head, checking the grammar, finding the best vocabulary. But this process takes so long that by the time you're ready to speak, the moment has passed. The conversation has moved on. The fear of being judged, the fear of sounding foolish, becomes a giant, invisible wall that you just can't seem to climb. If any of this sounds even remotely familiar, I want you to take a deep breath and hear me clearly. You are not alone. This is not your fault, and most importantly, it is not a permanent condition. The way we often learn language is flawed. It focuses on passive knowledge rather than active skill. But today we're going to fix that. We're going to demolish the myth that English is difficult. I'm here to give you a new blueprint, a practical, step-by-step roadmap that will guide you out of the land of fear and doubt and into the world of confident, fluent communication. So get your notes ready, open your mind, and let's begin this transformation together. All right. The very first step, the foundation upon which everything else will be built, has nothing to do with books, apps, or teachers. This step happens 100% inside your mind. We must, and I mean must, change our mindset. Think of it this way. Learning a language is 80% psychology and only 20% strategy. You can have the best learning methods in the world, but if your underlying beliefs about yourself and about the language are negative, you are driving with the handbrake on. You'll move, but slowly and with great difficulty. Our biggest obstacle is the story we tell ourselves. The voice in our head that says, I'm just not good at languages. English grammar is impossible, or my memory is terrible. I can't remember words. These thoughts are self-fulfilling prophecies. The more you think them, the more they become your reality. So our first job is to become a guard at the gate of our mind. We must stop these negative thoughts from entering, and we replace them. We consciously and deliberately plant new seeds. This is where positive affirmations come in. This isn't wishful thinking. It's a way to actively rewire your brain. So, here is your first mission. For the next 30 days, make this non-negotiable. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror, look yourself in the eyes, really look, and say these sentences out loud. Don't just say the words. Try to feel the emotion behind them. 1. English is easy and fun for me. Imagine yourself laughing during a conversation. Feel the joy. 2. I am a confident and clear English speaker. Visualize yourself expressing your ideas perfectly in a meeting or to a new friend. 3. I embrace my mistakes because they help me grow. Feel a sense of gratitude for your errors, not shame. This leads us to the topic of mistakes. We are programmed to fear them. In school, mistakes meant bad grades. But in life, Mistakes mean you're trying. Let's reframe this. Mistakes are not a sign of failure. They're a sign of effort. Imagine you're learning to play the guitar. Would you expect to play a perfect song on day one?
No.
Your fingers would fumble. You'd hit the wrong notes. But each wrong note tells you where your fingers should have been. It's crucial feedback. It's exactly the same here. Every time you use the wrong word, you have an opportunity to learn the right one. Every time you use the wrong tense, you have a chance to understand the correct context. So please, I'm giving you permission. Go out there and make a lot of mistakes. They are your fastest path to fluency. Okay, with our mindset primed for success, it's time to build our personal English gym. The biggest myth about fluency is that you need to live in an English-speaking country. You don't. You can create a rich, immersive environment right where you are. We call this DIY immersion. Here are practical, powerful ways to do this. First, the 24/7 coach you didn't know you had. Change the language on all your devices to English. Your phone, laptop, social media apps, everything. At first, it might feel a little inconvenient, but within days, you'll be effortlessly absorbing functional, high-frequency words like compose, inbox, trending, connect, upload. It's a constant, gentle stream of learning that happens in the background of your life. Second, start the internal game of thinking in English. We talked about narrating your actions. Let's expand on that. Don't just think, I am drinking water. Go deeper. This water is cold. I am very thirsty today. I should drink more water. Turn simple observations into short internal monologues. This trains your brain to connect ideas directly in English, rather than relying on translation. Third, your private, judgment-free stage, talking to yourself in the mirror. This might be the single most powerful confidence-building exercise.
Why?
Because it removes the fear of judgment. You are free to experiment, to sound silly, to make mistakes. Let's try a 1-minute monologue right now. Imagine you're telling your reflection about your day. Okay, so today was interesting. At work, I had a very long meeting. It was a bit boring, to be honest. But my boss said I did a good job on my last project, so I felt very proud. For lunch, I ate a salad. It was healthy, but now I am hungry again. Tonight, I think I will just relax and watch a movie. I need to decide which movie to watch. Maybe a comedy.
See?
You're practicing vocabulary, sentence structure, and fluency, all with zero pressure. Fourth, transform your home into an interactive textbook with sticky notes. We mentioned labeling objects. Let's take it a step further. Use a color-coded system. For example, blue for nouns, table, chair. Red for verbs you can do with that object, sit, eat. Green for adjectives that describe it, wooden, comfortable. This simple system helps your brain categorize and connect words in a much deeper way, turning passive viewing into active learning. Let's talk about the big, scary monster in the room, grammar. For so many learners, grammar is the source of endless frustration. The 12 tenses, the prepositions, the articles, it feels like a mountain of rules. I'm going to give you some liberating advice. In the beginning and intermediate stages of your speaking journey, you need to lower the importance of perfect grammar. Think about it this way. The goal of language is communication. Did the other person understand your message? Yes. Then you have succeeded. Perfect grammar is a wonderful goal for later, for refinement, for becoming an eloquent speaker. But at the start, it can be a cage that traps you in silence. Let's use the analogy of a building again. Communication is the beautiful, functional building where people live, work, and connect. Grammar rules are the scaffolding used to construct it. The scaffolding is essential, but you don't admire the scaffolding. You admire the finished building. Don't get stuck polishing a single pole of the scaffolding while the building remains empty. Instead of memorizing rules, focus on absorbing patterns and phrases, chunks. Learn, I used to. I'm going to. Have you ever? These chunks are pre-approved, grammatically correct pieces of language that you can use immediately without having to build a sentence from scratch. Focus on being understood first. Eloquence will follow. The key to making English a part of you is integration. It can't be an event you do for 1 hour a day. It has to be the background music of your life. We've talked about narrating your own life. Let's really commit to this. When you're commuting, describe the journey in your head. I am on the bus now. It's crowded. The man next to me is listening to music. I wonder what he is listening to. When you're at your desk, okay, I need to reply to this email. This is an important client, so I should be polite. I will start with Dear Mr. Smith. This constant internal chatter in English is what builds the thinking in English muscle faster than anything else. Now, let's expand our real-world conversation practice. Having pre-rehearsed scripts for common situations is like having superpowers. It eliminates fear because you know exactly what to say. We've done a coffee shop and asking for directions. Let's practice one more, a very common and scary one. Small talk. Imagine you're at an event and you want to start a conversation. Rehearse this script. You. Hi there. I'm your name. Great event, isn't it? Other person. Hey, I'm their name. Yeah, it's really well organized. Nice to meet you. You too. So, what do you do? Their name? Other person. I'm a graphic designer. How about you? You. Oh, that's fascinating. Hey, your job. So, are you from around here? Practicing these simple opening lines removes the biggest barrier. How to start. Once the conversation is flowing, you'll find it's easier to keep going. As you speak more, you'll want to be understood more clearly. This is where pronunciation becomes your best friend. Remember, the goal is not a perfect American or British accent. The goal is clarity. Your accent is part of your identity. Clarity ensures your brilliant ideas are heard. Let's go deeper into pronunciation techniques. 1. Master the schwa sound. This is a pro tip. The schwa is the most common vowel sound in English. It's the weak, lazy, a sound you hear in words like about, taken, pencil, occur, supply. Learning to use it correctly will instantly make you sound more natural. 2. The shadowing technique. Let's break it down. Find a 1-minute audio clip with a transcript. Step 1. Listen to the audio while reading the transcript. Step 2. Listen again, this time pausing after each sentence and repeating it out loud. Try to match the intonation. Step 3. The real magic. Play the audio again and try to speak at the exact same time as the native speaker. It will be messy at first, but this trains your mouth muscles to move in a new way. 3. Record and compare. Don't just record yourself. Record a single sentence. Then, find a native speaker saying that sentence online. You can use sites like Youglish. Listen to their version, then listen to yours. Back and forth. Your ear will start to pick up the subtle differences. Clear pronunciation builds a solid foundation for unshakable confidence. Let's add 2 more powerful tools to your confidence toolkit. First, your body language. Your mind and body are connected. If you sit slumped over and look at the floor, your brain receives a signal of fear and submission. Try this. Before you speak, stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, put a slight smile on your face. This is a power pose. It sends a signal to your own brain that you're confident and in control, even if you're nervous inside. Second, let's reinforce the 3-second rule. Hesitation is the enemy of fluency. It's the little gap where doubt creeps in. The 3-second rule is your weapon against it. The next time you're in a group and you have something to add, start a mental countdown. 3, 2, 1, and on 1, you must open your mouth and start talking, even if the first word is just well, or so. You are training yourself to act before you have time to overthink. We have arrived at the final, most transformative stage of this journey. The one skill that separates fluent speakers from advanced learners. And that is the ability to think directly in English. Imagine playing an online video game with a very bad internet connection. You press a button, and there's a 2-second delay before your character moves. It's frustrating and ineffective. That is what translating in your head is like. It's a high-latency connection. Your brain has an idea, it sends it to the translation server, waits for it to come back, and only then can you speak. Thinking directly in English is like playing with a fiber-optic, high-speed connection. The idea forms and comes out of your mouth almost instantly. Our goal is to fire that slow, internal translator. How do we do it? Through a deliberate, tiered daily practice. Here is your upgraded daily action plan for thinking in English. Morning, 5 minutes. Descriptive warm-up. Look at an object near you, like a coffee mug. Level 1, name it. Mug. Level 2, describe it with adjectives. Blue mug, big mug, ceramic mug. Level 3, create a sentence about it. This is my favorite mug for coffee. Level 4, form an opinion about it. I think this mug keeps my coffee warm for a long time. Afternoon, 5 minutes, internal monologue. Think about a simple plan or decision. Level 1, simple plan. Tonight, I will watch a movie. Level 2, add details. Tonight, I will watch a new action movie on Netflix. Level 3, ask and answer a question. What should I eat while watching? I think I will make some popcorn. Evening, 20 minutes, active immersion. Choose your favorite English TV show. Watch a 5-minute scene. First, watch with English subtitles. Then, watch the same scene again with no subtitles. Try to catch phrases you missed. Finally, pick one interesting line from the scene and repeat it out loud 5 times. The night, 10 minutes. Spoken daily summary. Level 1, narrate your day. I woke up, I went to work. Level 2, add feelings and opinions. Work was stressful today because I had a deadline. I felt relieved when I finished it. Level 3, ask yourself a reflective question. What did I learn today? Today, I learned that I am more productive when I focus on one task at a time. This structured practice will systematically upgrade your brain's operating system to English. So, we have come to the end of our roadmap. We've talked about mindset, immersion, confidence, and the ultimate goal of thinking in the language. If there is only one thing you remember from this entire video, let it be this. The reason you haven't become a fluent speaker yet has nothing to do with your talent, your age, or your intelligence. The only thing that has been holding you back is a wall built of fear and self-doubt. And today, you have been given the tools and the blueprint to tear down that wall, brick by brick. English is not just a subject to be studied. It is a bridge. It's a bridge that connects you to 1.5 billion people on this planet. It's a bridge to new friendships, to global career opportunities, to the vast knowledge of the internet, and to a deeper understanding of different cultures and perspectives. Your voice deserves to be heard. Your ideas deserve to be shared. Trust this process. Be incredibly kind and patient with yourself. Celebrate every tiny step forward. And on the days when you feel frustrated, remember why you started. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for spending your valuable time with me today. If this video gave you a spark of hope or a clear plan of action, the best way to thank me is to hit that like button and share it with just one other person who you think needs to hear this message. And of course, please subscribe to the channel so we can continue on this journey together. Now, the work begins. Tell me in the comments below, what is the one thing from this video that you will commit to doing starting today? I will read and reply to as many as I can.
Keep practicing. Keep speaking.
And never, ever give up on yourself. I'll see you in the next video.